What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is Wednesday and day before Tesla unveiling or the semi-truck, so I'm so pumped for that. We lost money today, but it's okay. We didn't get killed, but let's just see how we did. All right, so we lost a little bit of money, as you can see, but the Dow finished down, I believe. Yeah, the Dow finished down 138 points, and the Nasdaq down 31 points. Not a good day for them. But we did have a couple winners, so we'll look at those. We had Square. I just saw an article how they might be positioning themselves to accept Bitcoin in the future, which could be absolutely huge for them. And I thought that was just tremendous news. And so that was awesome. And our blockchain, speaking of Bitcoin, the blockchain stock that we're investing in went up 6%. So we're still up total on our investment. We got in at 197.5 or something like that. About 198 actually. And so, we had a couple good ones today, but we had a lot of bad ones. Universal Display, Nvidia, Home Depot had some rough days. So we pretty much got killed because of those three. So yeah, it wasn't a great day for them. And some of our Tesla, like this call was down, but I believe when I checked the bid and ask, it was up. In fact, let me check that real quick. Okay, so the bid actually is right at 31.15. The ask is at 33.50. So I do believe the price should go up the next time someone makes a trade, I think, depending on whether they're buying or selling. But I think that'll go up. Hopefully tomorrow Tesla has a really good unveiling and all of our Tesla calls will finish way up tomorrow. That's my hope. Crossing my fingers because we could have a really good day. So let's look at the watch list. So we lost about a little over 7,600, I think, last I checked. So let's look at the watch list here. Speaking of Bitcoin again, this stock that I just added to the watch list pretty recently. It's I think it's a Bitcoin investment trust. Maybe that's what that means. It's something that's investing in Bitcoin. It's not actually Bitcoin itself, I believe. I could be wrong, so if I am, please correct me. But yeah, they went up $70 a share today. Huge day for them. Then our blockchain one was second on the list. But then we had Foot Locker that we don't want to be going up. That went up. But then Tesla's on the first page, so really happy with that. Sprint on the first page, so that was pretty cool. And then Gap, again, the Gap went up. I don't know why, but yeah, they should be going down. Anyways, not a lot of stocks went up, though, as a total, because you can see on the second page, we already are in the stocks that lost money. So let's just go third page, fourth page, and fifth page. So I actually have to go pick up my girlfriend, but I'm going to come back, and then we'll talk about a little bit of things that happened in the news today. Alright guys, we're back. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things that I read. There's a lot, of course, as always, a lot of news to report on, but I'm just going to talk about a couple things because this is the week of Tesla and I'm really focused on them. But a couple of headlines did catch my eye, and I clicked on one of the articles about Alibaba, and one of them was saying the 10 companies that they own that are just really big companies now or something, that 10 of their biggest acquisitions or something like that. Anyways, I did read that Alibaba surpassed Walmart last year as the world's largest retailer, and that was interesting. And also Alipay surpassed PayPal as the largest payment platform, and that actually happened in 2014. But they're basically like a PayPal, but more like in the Chinese markets and China countries and other countries around there, because you can use it almost anywhere. But I think they made a partnership with Yelp, I'd read, and anyways, it's just crazy how big Alibaba is, and they're just a huge, huge company. And I just thought that was pretty impressive. And Tencent, which is also a company, I believe, a Chinese company, they posted their fastest growth in 7 years, blowing past the estimates with their quarter 3 earnings. And they're going to be investing $3 billion in YouTube-style content because they have, I think it's Tencent Player or something. I forget what it's called, but it's basically their version of YouTube. And they're making a huge push and investment into getting content creators to come to their site and their platform to make videos. And that just kind of shows how much attention is being put on YouTube and UGC, which stands for user-generated content. A lot of people like to watch other people and the content they put out instead of, let's be honest, there's not many great shows on TV anymore. I think some of the best shows are probably on Netflix now. It's just content is really important, and people are getting tired of the same old stuff, and that's why I think a lot of people like YouTube is because it's more authentic, it's more real, it's put out by real people, and there's no producer scripting everything. because as you guys probably know, a lot of reality TV is not actually reality. It's just the producers kind of direct what's going to happen. So anyways, Elon Musk had a really big interview with the Rolling Stone with Neil Strauss, who's the author of the pickup artist book called The Game that came out like 12 years ago. That's what he's most famous for. But he's a really good writer and interviewer. And anyways, Elon Musk, it was a long interview. I just spent like the last half hour reading it, and I didn't even finish it. But Elon Musk, like, he went really personal with a lot of stuff. He broke up with his girlfriend, or she broke up with him, he said, right before the Model 3 unveiling. And like, I think a lot of people forget that he's just a person at the end of the day. And he has feelings, he has emotions, he has his own personal things going on. And not only that, he's got the pressure of like the whole world to try to basically change the world with all of his technology inventions and his new electric cars, his rockets, like everything he's doing. I don't think anyone else could do what he's doing. And I think people need to put that in perspective and you know, realize that he's doing something that's never been done before. And I think a lot of investors are very, what's not sympathetic or unsympathetic, empathetic, whatever the word you want to use, but they need to give him more slack, I think, and I think they're just a little bit too demanding. And Elon even said that going public made their company less efficient, and I kind of believe that. But yeah, so I'm really rooting for Elon. I'm really pulling for him to be successful with all this. The semi-truck unveils tomorrow, and I know I won't be uploading this till a lot later, so you guys will already have seen it by the time it comes out. But I actually haven't even seen like many images of it. I think I've seen a couple, but I don't know if they were the official images, so I'm really pumped because with the Model 3, I kind of knew what it was going to look like. I mean, it was kind of going to be like a smaller Model S, basically, which it did. But the Semi is a completely new vehicle, and I have no idea what it's going to look like, so I'm really stoked to see what it was going to look like tomorrow. I hope you guys watched it, and yeah, so we're just going to leave it at that. If you guys did like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all of you. Comment in the comment section below if you have any comments about Elon Musk or Tesla or anything I talked about in this video. And yeah, so we had a bad day today, but I think we're going to be okay. Just crossing my fingers, knock on wood, like I always do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.